Hi guys, Sarah here, and welcome to Novel Expectations. This is a Friday Reads for Friday, July the 29th, 2016. This is a later edition of a Friday Reads. It's already almost 9:30 at night. I'm hoping to film this real quick and post it up for you guys to see. You probably won't see it until the weekend anyway, but that's cool. So, what am I reading this weekend? I am reading a romance ebook called If I Stay by Tamara Morgan. It's a really cute story. I will explain more in my weekly wrap-up on Sunday as to why I am reading this book. I am also going to be reading The Friday Night Knitting Club by Kate Jacobs, which I do not have the copy around me right now. It's in my work backpack. And I am still listening to Finding Perfect by Susan Mallory, the third book in the Fool's Gold series. I have a bit of a trip tomorrow. I have to go downtown to the hospital for a yoga class. I know, weird, right? And I will be listening to the audiobook on the way there and back. So yeah, so that's pretty much, that would be the end of this video, but I actually do have a little mini book haul that I thought I'd share with you guys. I was going to save this for my book haul in a couple weeks, but I thought I've already looked at some of the books that are going to be in that book haul, and there's a lot. So I thought as a fun little treat, I would add a little mini book haul onto this Friday Reads. So let me do that. I'll explain. My husband and I were going to the mall after work, which has become our new Friday thing. He goes to Hot Topic. I think it's the only Hot Topic in Canada, or at least in Ontario. And it's in the Scarborough Town Centre, which is like 10 minutes away from where we live. So he was looking for an exclusive that was from the San Diego Comic-Con, I think. The Funko Pops. Or it was a Hot Topic exclusive. I'm not sure. Anyway, they didn't have it. So we ended up going to EB Games, which is the same as GameStop in the States. I think they're like sister companies. And he actually found two of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that he wanted for his Funko Pop. So he was getting to spend a little money on himself, and not that far from us. And it surprised me that we've been here almost 2 years, and it took me this long to remember that there's a great little used bookstore not far from here. This bookstore opened in 1978. It's older than me. And I said to Garrett, I'm like, do you mind if we go? And he's like, sure, because in the basement of this used bookstore is a comic book store. He looked for a few minutes but didn't find anything he liked. But of course, you know, I bought a few books. So let me show them to you guys. Sorry for the crinkling of the bag. This, I literally came home. I haven't even had dinner yet. And I'm like, I'm going to record for you guys, and that's going to be it. So, all right, so what did I pick up? First of all, I always go and look at the kids and young adult books first to try and fill up some of those spots in my series. Now, surprisingly, they had no Nancy Drew, no Babysitter's Club, no Sweet Valley. I was shocked. But they did have a couple ones that I didn't have, which was really exciting. So I got 99 Fear Street, The House of Evil by R.L. Stine. It's part of the Fear Street series. It's the second horror. I was able to pick that up. And then I got two books in two series that I had completely forgotten that I even used to read. And the first one is Pen Pals. And I got book number 8, Sealed with a Kiss. Now, in this series and the other one I'm going to show you, there was only ever like 20, 25 books in each of these series. So these were not big series. Like, it wasn't like Sweet Valley or the Babysitter's Club. But these were really cute. It was about 4 girls at a boarding school. And it's an all-girls boarding school. And how they used to, the whole Pen Pals thing was write letters. For those of you who don't know, we used to write on paper with pencils and pens and put stuff in the mail. There was no email back then. And they used to send pen pal letters to boys at the all-boys school not that far away. So these were really cute stories. They were great little friendship stories. And I happened upon this one in the store, and I was so thrilled. I'm like, I think I need to get these. They're, like I said, only 25 in the series. If I can find them used, obviously, I'm going to pick them up. And the other series is called The Fabulous Five. And this one was about a group of 7th graders, and they were just essentially 5 best friends. And, you know, all the stories centered around them. And this series was by Betsy Haynes. This series, was by Shannon Dennis Wyeth. W-Y-E-T-H. So, yeah, I was really super excited to pick these up, considering, like I said, there was only like 25 books in each of these. And these are quite a bit older. I mean, oh my gosh, what's the publication date on this? 1990. So, I mean, these are what, 26 years old? So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, then I got some adult books. And I don't mean adult in that way. So they do always have a bin in the back, which is 75 cents a book, but they do have the corners cut off, saying no exchange. So pretty much what these books is, I could read these and return them for credit to the store and, you know, do it all over again, essentially. But these ones, they're no exchange. And a lot of the Harlequin and Silhouette books are like that, which is completely understandable because, you know, so many of these come out at a time. So the first one I got is The Risk Taker by Kira Sinclair. I mean, like, this was on the top of the pile. I wasn't about to say no to this. It is a Navy SEALs book, which is always fun. And then I found an old Harlequin intrigue called Masquerade by Jenna Ryan, number 173. So, I mean, this one is, you know, quite a bit older, and I always like hunting down some of the older ones. This one was published in, is it going to give me a date? 1991. So, I mean, yeah, it's 25 years old, so these are going to be a lot of fun to read. And then the last one, I was really happy that this one was in the bargain bin. And believe me, it does not bother me that that corner's cut off at all. This is called If You Were Mine by Bella Andre. It is part of the Sullivan series. Now, these I started getting on ebook. And then I found out that they were in print book format. And I thought, I really want to get my hands on them. I really, really do love this series. So I was really happy to snag this book for 75 cents. And then I got 3 books that were half price. So essentially they're normal regular price. So the first one I got was, these are 2 of my favorite authors, is Carla Negers. Negers? I don't want to say that wrong, believe me. And this is called Breakwater. She writes some really, really great thrillers. Romantic suspense, essentially, is what it's labeled as. So I really like her, so I can't go wrong with any of her books. And then the other 2 that I got were both by Heather Graham, and they are both novels in the Crew of Hunters series. So I got The Hidden and The Uninvited. I am slowly trying to get this series on in print book format as paperbacks. I think I ordered the first 3 last week from thriftbooks.com, and yeah, so there's about 20 some odd books in this series. And when the first batch, the first 3 or 4 I think I got, arrive, I am going to start reading them in order. But I'm going to start with book number 1, of course. And I'm going to start in September, and I'm going to read 1 every single month, and until I can get through. So that's at least, because I think there's close to 20, if not more, books in the series. So it's going to take me a good couple years, but I'm absolutely cool with this. 1 of these a month, very exciting. So that was my little mini book haul. And because a couple people kind of liked seeing this last time, I thought I would show you what I'm going to be knitting this weekend. I am working on a cardigan for myself in sock weight yarn, which is thin. So yeah, this could take me a while. And the pattern is called the Mama Vertebrae, and I'm calling it the Anti-Vertebrae because I'm not anybody's mom. But the whole pattern, I'll show this to you guys obviously when I'm done it. It's a cardigan, but it doesn't close up front. It's meant to just cover your arms and your back to keep you warm. And in the photographs and all that, it's meant kind of for someone who's pregnant, because you know, the belly and all that good stuff. But a lot of people knit this now because, you know, we get cold and it might just be our arms and, like, you know, the back of our neck or something like that. So this is what that's going to be great for. So that's as far as I've gotten. These are the sleeves. So that's what my arms are going to go into. This is the neckline up here. So I'm actually showing it to you inside out. So here's the back. I'm actually striping it in brown, I almost called that yellow. That is pink, and purple. So the stripes are going to go all the way down. And then the stripes are also going to go down the arm, which is really fun. So I will be knitting on this weekend. This and my sock that I think I showed you the last time. Sorry about the noise in the background. Garrett and the cats are having a conversation about the fact that I do not give them enough treats. Anyway, guys, this is a long enough Friday read, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care and happy reading. Bye.